technically, I started making YouTube videos in like 5th grade.
Oh, wow.
And
That's a long time
they're
ago.
just like dumb, like,
Yeah.
stupid stuff.
They get
It's
views?
now off, not really. It's now off the internet.
Okay.
But that's when I kind of started. And then I kind of like lost interest in it for a few years, like when I got into middle school and stuff, and I kind of forgot that YouTube was a thing. And then I got re-inspired summer going into my junior year because I saw that my cousin had a channel, and she now has close to like 1 million
What's her name?
subscribers. Kendall Ray.
Okay.
She collabed with Shane Dawson, and like I know. She's
Shane
like,
Dawson. I watch him all the time.
Me too. I freaked out when she like texted me. She's like, "Dude, I'm collabing with Shane Dawson," and I freaked out. So yeah, a lot of viewers, and she was planning to like move to LA to do it, and I was like, that is so cool. So them two really inspired me to like pick the camera back up and just make videos, and then from there it's history, I guess.
How did you like start getting a following? Like, what was your like marketing way of doing it?
I marketed my channel at first on my Twitter, which I think kind of helped because I had followers on Twitter. I started making videos about 5 seconds of summer. I had followers on my like 5 seconds of summer fan account. And I had followers on that because I don't even know, different reasons, and so I'd like market it on there, and then I think I just made very time appropriate videos, which does kind of tie back into journalism because timeliness is like important when you're writing a story. I knew that timeliness was important when
for relevance.
Yeah, relevance and timeliness is good when posting a video. So like, for example, like 5 Seconds of Summer would release a new song, and I would film myself like reacting to it, reviewing it, and like from like a fan's perspective. And for some reason, people love those types of videos. And I would post it the day of, you know, when everyone's talking about their new song, and then that would get traffic to my channel and my videos.
Okay.
So I think timeliness really helped. And it just took like a few videos to get a decent amount of views to like help me out.
Really?
Yeah, so like,
it's pretty cool.
yeah. And then I had like a few like one of my most popular videos was my move-in vlog from last year when we moved into Taylor Place. And I made one of those because I was obsessed with watching college moving vlogs because it just interests me.
Yeah.
And I wanted to make my own, and I posted it, and I think that video took off too because I posted it around the time a bunch of freshmen are going to move in, and everyone wants to know what it's like because it was around August, and B, I kind of beat a lot of other freshmen moving in because ASU starts so early. So I was kind of like, it was like first come, first serve. Like, I got these views because I posted it at a right time. And so, yeah.
This is a random question that doesn't pertain to this, but what kind of camera do you use to like film?
Right now I have a Canon Rebel T5i.
Okay. Do you use like a microphone or anything?
No, I just use the camera,
Okay.
my tripod. For a long time I used my phone, and then I used like my dad's like camcorder.
Okay.
Up until Christmas of 2016 when I was like, I need a nice camera. Like, I need a quality camera because the quality of my older videos are so bad. And people would comment and they'd be like, quality is so bad.
Would
the
they
lighting
really?
is so bad. I'm like, dude, I don't have like a nice
People
camera.
are mean.
I know.
I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't either. But and then I just begged my parents for Christmas, like, please, can I have like just a nice quality camera? It doesn't have to be the newest edition. Like, it could be like a T3i, T4i, whatever. But then my dad was like, T5i, surprise! And I was like, oh, thank you. And it like really like saved the quality of my videos. And now watching my videos that I make now, it's just so much better to see how much the quality has improved.
What kind of content do you mostly like create?
So primarily I make like music kinds of videos. So whether it's reviewing a song or an album, I've been doing that a lot recently, or a concert vlog, or like
What do you do during like the concert vlogs? Like, do you do it while you're there?
Yeah, it's kind of like a follow me around, like,
oh, that's
hey, I'm
cool.
here. Here's footage from the show. And a lot of people comment and they say, thank you so much for posting this. Like, I couldn't go see this band because they weren't coming to my city, so it's nice to like live it through you, which is cool. So I do those, and I also do kind of more like lifestyle college related videos. Like I have a video about like tips on applying to college because like we went through that, and like college move-in vlogs and stuff like that, and just like something like I make tutorials, like just whatever I kind of feel like. But primarily, I'm trying to focus more on music because that's kind of what I want to do like out like professionally eventually. So yeah,
cool. Me too.
Yeah.
Is it hard for you to like create during college?
Yes. Like I have literally no time.
I feel that.
Especially this semester. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. Hopefully, I can post more than I think I'll be able to, but I'll try my best. But school comes first no matter what, and then I also want to have like a social life, and I want to just have time for myself without worrying about editing, filming, and uploading. But yeah, we'll just see how it goes. I keep telling my audience like I'm gonna try my best to post more, but like last year I barely posted any videos.
Really?
Yeah, just because school's it takes up so much time. So
what do you like edit with?
iMovie.
Okay, I feel that on like a spiritual level because through 305, like I did not understand Audition. Yeah, so did I.
You didn't notice? I was like, okay.
I didn't understand Audition. I thought it was way harder.
Audition and Premiere.
Yeah.
Yeah, those two.
I like Photoshop, but like that's it.
I can't even.
Have you met like any other YouTubers at ASU?
Yeah, one of my really good friends, Sydney, her channel is called Fit Sid. Do you know her?
Yeah, I've seen something before.
Yeah. So I met her actually before we even moved in last year. She messaged me and she was like, "Hey, I'm going to ASU too. I make videos too. Like, I'd love to like meet you when we get there and hang out." And I was like, "Yeah." So we met at ASU and became really good friends. And she's kind of the only person that actively makes videos and content. There were a few other people that I met that had channels, but they didn't really post to them. But it was still something that we could like talk about when we first met and like bond over.
Yeah.
And just like what you were saying, like I mentioned Shane Dawson, and we were both like, Shane Dawson! So yeah, it's definitely been like a good conversation. If you need any recommendations of like good people to watch,
like I will. I've only been watching like basic people, to be honest. I need to like spread my horizons.
Have you watched like any of Shane's friends?
I've seen
Garrett Watts.
No, but I know who that is. He's in some of the videos.
He's so funny.
Really?
His videos.
I like his boyfriend too, Shane's Rylan or whatever.
Yeah, Rylan,
he's so funny.
Yeah,
I like them. I watched Tana.
Yeah.
I watched James Charles.
I love Charles. He's so funny. You might like Emma Chambers.
I watch her because she's from like my area too.
Oh yeah, she is.
Yeah. I think the Dolan twins are really hot.
I don't watch them, but yeah.
I think that's about it. Oh, I love Jeffree Star.
Oh, I love Jeffree Star.
He's the best.
Yeah, I used to like not like him just because everyone else didn't like him, but then after watching, did you watch the series Shane?
Yes, so good.
So good. So good. Now he's doing them on Jake
Paul, yeah.
I'm so excited. Yeah.
Yeah, that's about all that I watch. Who would you recommend, or who inspired you to do YouTube?
Okay,
like,
well,
creator-wise.
Kendall Ray.
Yeah.
R-A-E is Ray.
That's your cousin, right?
My cousin. And in terms of like content that I want to make now, there's a guy named Tom Fearon.
Okay.
He makes like music review reaction videos, and I really admire like his style that he does it. I can look through my subscriptions. Like, I know there's other people that I watch like on a daily basis, but Garrett Watts is hilarious. Oh, I love Summer McKean.
What name sounds familiar?
MCK.
Is she friends with Emma?
Yeah.
And they went to Fiji together?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I love her. She's like she's like a beauty lifestyle video, which is like not the kind of like content I make primarily, but her vlogs are just so entertaining, and she's like, her vlogging style is like really good. Honestly, all those girls that like went to Fiji,
like Olivia, Jade, and like all of them I like.
Yeah, and then like Ellie Thuman.
I like know who all of them are. I just haven't like invested my time in them yet. I need to.
I mean, I don't know what it is about them, but like, I'm so infatuated with like their life, because they're just like Instagram models that just like live in LA and like do nothing but YouTube, and for some reason I just love it.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I'm just obsessed with it. Oh, really funny channels are Drew Gooden.
Okay.
They're like commentary channels, so they kind of like analyze like cringy like viral videos, and just like they like Instagram humor, like horrible like Lele Pons things. So he's really funny. Danny Gonzalez is really funny. Do you know Cody Co?
Yes, I love Cody Co. I love him.
Yes. Oh, Sophia Nygaard.
I don't think I know.
I love her content. It's like very. It's like her content isn't even like. Oh, I love Acacia.
Okay.
She was like Instagram famous, and like everyone hated her because she was like annoying. But then she got then she met this guy who's now her husband. She's like 20. She just gave birth to her second kid. But like I love their family vlogs are just so cute. Yeah. So if you like cute babies, their kid is so cute. The first one they had, she just gave birth last week.
Why do you think so many there's so many young influencers like rising right now, like especially like college creators?
I think it's just the culture, because we all grew up with like the boom of social media, and I think we're all just so invested with it that we it's like the modern day entertainment. Like our parents had TV, like they kind of saw TV blow up, and then my mom loves TV. Like that's all she does, like watch TV. She's not like working, and then like I think for us, like we grew up with Instagram and YouTube videos, like that's our form of entertainment. So when we see these influencers, we idolize them like they're movie stars. If that makes sense.
I feel.
Yeah.
Do you think it's like a realistic career?
Yeah, I think so. A lot of people, like if you look at where Shane Dawson lives, he lives in a really nice house in Hollywood Hills, and like that girl Summer McKean, she's younger than us. She turned 19 in May, and she lives in a really nice loft in Laguna Beach, California.
Wow.
And she gets paid by companies to go places, and she gets AdSense money, which is the money generated from YouTube ads on your videos. So she gets paid by YouTube, she gets paid by companies, and it's as long as you can establish like really solid relationships with companies, like it can take you really far. Yeah. The only thing that I would be nervous of to be like a full-time YouTuber influencer is, what if YouTube just ends one day? Like MySpace. People were making money off of MySpace. Like Jeffree Star, he was making money from MySpace, and then MySpace crashed, and he was like living on people's couches for a while, which is, he talked about that in his documentary with Shane. So it's like, if YouTube crashes one day, what are they gonna do? They have to have like a backup plan.
I think one thing that's like really interesting about YouTube though is like, I think, especially with journalists, because I feel like it actually looks good on like a resume and stuff, because you're building that platform. And I don't really know that much of how much you make on like YouTube or anything, but you make some money off that, and then you're able to expand your brand. Like I feel like you'll still have that brand because of how big other social media is. Yeah. Because like during MySpace, I feel like there wasn't like a Twitter and an Instagram and like all that too. Yeah. So like if YouTube crashed right now, like Jeffree Star would still be like making big because of his makeup. He expanded, Yeah. Like I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But let's see. Why do you think it's important for you like to have that social platform kind of in place from YouTube, being like a journalism major?
I think it gives me like good experience with talking to people, with communicating with brands, like sometimes they'll reach out to me and email me like, hey, can you promote this in your video, or can you promote this on your Instagram page? And it like kind of just gives me experience with talking to professional brands and stuff like that. And I think it gives me like a good platform to show, you know, future employers or internship people, depending on what I want to do. And I think it's just like especially if you want to go into like broadcast journalism. If you make like a really good video, like a really nicely lit and like framed and edited video, like you could send that to people and be like, this is what I can do with iMovie. Like I can do this with iMovie. If you teach me Premiere, like it can go even better. Like it can go even further.
What's your career aspiration in the future after college?
My dream in a perfect world, well honestly, like if I could drop out of college and be a full-time YouTuber, like Shane Dawson and Summer McKean, like I would do it in a heartbeat. But I know it's not realistic for me and where my channel is right now, and I know it's really hard to make it. So thinking realistically, I want to write for a music publication, whether it's like Rolling Stone or Alternative Press. And if that doesn't really happen, because I also know that's a really hard industry, I'd love to go into more of like a communications field in the entertainment industry, like maybe being like an agent or something. I want to like move after college. My ideal places would be either stay like home in San Francisco, because that's like a big place like for music and stuff, but that's kind of my last option. My first would probably be to go to London. Oh shit.
And to do like NME, National Music Express, because like that's a really big like magazine there. It's kind of like their Rolling Stone, but I feel like music's more serious there. Or do like Rolling Stone.
Yeah.
Like those are like my goals.
Okay.
I want to like do print, but also be like those like interviewing people on camera.
Yeah.
It's like, and like I'm pretty good at social media stuff.
Yeah.
So like I feel like I could help in that aspect too.
Yeah, because they have the music blog. And
they got me an interview with someone, a band that you know, Joywave.
Yeah.
I got to interview them because of them.
Yeah.
It was pretty cool.
Yeah, like I did a few things for them last year, and that was good. So I always include that on my resumes and stuff. Like, look at this.
It's in the top 5 too, like
college radios. I know, that's so cool.
Yeah, it's so cool. It allowed me to go. Do you know what Bottle Rock Festival is?
Yeah. I think you were telling me about this.
Yeah, I went for free, and I got to cover it. Tickets for each day cost like $350.
Oh my god.
And like there was a ton of artists. I got to like make videos, like videography of all the bands and like pictures. And I was in the same room as journalists from Rolling Stone and stuff. And like I got to see Halsey and take pictures of her. It was so dope. It was so good.
That's all I wanted to do.
You should join Odyssey. Is it like weird for you being like kind of in the spotlight in a way? Like you have like some fans and stuff like that, like a good following? Like, has anything weird ever come out of it or cool about it?
The coolest thing is definitely like sometimes I'll go to concerts and people are like, I love you, can we take a picture together?
Really?
Yeah, and I'm like, okay, this is really weird. But it's like, it's weird because it's like, why me? Like, some people are, and this is not me being like, I'm the best, like people idolize me, but like some people have genuinely be like, I love you so much, like, can we please take a picture? And they're like shaking and they want me to like sign stuff. And it's just like,
that's crazy.
Why me? Like I'm just me. Like the way that some people like talk to me is the way that I would talk to my favorite band, is the way I talk to Halsey if I met her. I'm like, I'm literally just like a college kid just like making videos. Like I don't understand, but it is like super cool because it's nice to like, because you just see a bunch of numbers when you're looking at your views or like your comments or like your likes on Instagram, and to like put a face to like a number is really cool. And it's like, wow, that person, that physical like person watches my videos. You know what I mean? Like it's really cool. So that happens, and since a lot of my videos are about like music and stuff, it usually only happens when I go to concerts, which is still really cool. So that's probably like the best part.
Okay. My last question is, do you see yourself like continuing YouTube after, like, if you have a career in a different field or anything?
Yeah, I think so. I think as long as YouTube's still a thing, like I would love to make videos for like my whole life, because it's not just because people want to see it, but just for me personally, like looking back on videos I made when I was like a junior in high school, it's just so like weird to see like how I've changed, and it's kind of like it's kind of like I'm documenting my life.
Yeah.
And I think it'd be really cool to always have that and show my kids one day, like, hey, look what I did this one day. And and some people that have watched me for a long time or have been following my channel since like I started, they're like, dude, I remember when you were like a little like high schooler, like making videos about 5 seconds of summer, and now you're going into like college. That's crazy. And it's just like, I think it's just cool.
Do you have any tips for anyone wanting to start a YouTube?
I would say if you want to start a YouTube channel, well, what I've seen from a lot of people that ask me this, and it's been people like in person here at ASU, and also random people that reach out to me like on Twitter, they always say like, I really want to start a channel, but I'm scared people might judge me or think it's lame because I don't have any like subscribers yet. And I think the most important thing is to just start it, because like if you don't start your channel, you're never gonna get past that awkward phase of having like 20 subscribers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like people that have millions of subscribers all started with 0 at one point. Like no channel starts with 1 million subscribers or 1,000 subscribers.
So weird to think about.
Right? And it's just like, if you don't start, you're never gonna know what could happen. And I think like, especially in college, no one really cares anymore. I could see there being a difference if you're in high school. You know, you're scared of people like bullying you or whatever, or making fun of your channel. But once you get to college, no one cares.
Yeah, and
like,
if they do,
cares.
find more friends.
Yeah, and if someone like does give you shit like for having a channel, like that's weird. If they're like, you're not the weird one for having a channel. They're the weird person for being like 20 years old and still being like, oh, like you have this thing you're passionate about. That's so lame. Like what? So yeah, I just say like, don't worry about what people think. Like if you don't start, you're never gonna like know what could happen. So, yeah.
Cool. Thank you.